What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing analysis on HIMS and HERS.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And on today's video guys, first of all I will show you how this asset gained a tremendous momentum during which it went to the upside for more than 1000% in a matter of just a little bit more than 1 year. On top of that guys, I will show you what price targets do we have from the technical standpoint, and I will show you what should you expect in a short and medium term perspective. So, and before we dive deep into all of these guys, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and drop me a line in the comment section if you think my videos are valuable for you. And let's start today's video with its price section. I have to admit that this asset has quite substantial movement to the upside, and as you can see I covered this asset back in 2021, and I have to admit that it wasn't so promising at that point, but for the last several years it gained a lot of momentum, and from this swing low it went higher for more than 1000%. And even this year alone, this asset went from its swing low and to the current price for more than 155%. Definitely extremely interesting price action, and in just several minutes I will show you what should we expect next from the technical standpoint. But for now guys, let's take a look at this company. What is it all about? I have to admit that this company has quite interesting business. Let me quote you this. HIMS&HERS Health operates in a telehealth consultation platform. It connects consumers to healthcare professionals, enabling them to access medical care for mental health, sexual health, dermatology, and primary care. The company was founded in 2017 and is headquartered in San Francisco, California. And guys, I have to admit that because of its quite sensitive and delicate, I would say, industries, sexual health and dermatology, they have a quite substantial growth and it is just a part of its business. On top of that guys, let me show you its financials. If you click right here and take a look at its balance sheet, you can see that they have consistent growth in their total revenue, and what is more importantly, they are profitable. For the Q3 of 2024, they had $75.59 million of net income. On top of that, they can easily cover their liabilities by their assets for almost more than 5 times. And this is another quite good sign where their liabilities are not growing so fast than their assets. On top of that, they have a very good cash flow distribution. As you can see, the most recent quarter shows that they received more than $79 million of free cash flow, and definitely it is a very healthy company from the fundamental standpoint. But guys, take a look right here. If you click on overview button, you can see that their price to earnings ratio is 136.9, and definitely if you click right here, you can see that wait a second, previously it was even higher at 269, but at the same time guys, you have to keep in mind that they drastically improved their financials. That is why their earnings grew up, and that is why the price to earnings ratio becomes more affordable, I would say, but it is still extremely expensive. That is why guys, be cautious with these parameters. But let me show you another quite interesting updates. First of all, if you take a look at the consensus analyst price target, you can see that among 17 analysts according to MarketBeat, only 2 suggest to sell, 7 to hold, and 8 to buy. But the price target is set at quite low levels, $25.13. And if you take a look right here at the most recent updates, you can see that according to MarketBeat, the most recent one was made on January the 10th. And let's take a look the price of HIMS&HERS on January the 10th. It was at around 27 $27.4. And again, guys, we don't have the most recent updates, and I think we will see it within next week, because take a look right here. They will publish their earnings report on Monday, February 24th of this year. This means we have less than a week till it happens, and I think it should disclose even more details about their financials. And we have to be very cautious, because it might be a catalyst that will drive the price of this asset either direction. But guys, how you can predict the potential movement of HIMS&HERS right after this earnings report is disclosed? Let me show you right here. First of all, I want to pay attention to this chart. This is the number of shares held by institutional investors, and as you can see, we have quite substantial growth, and what is more importantly, it is a consistent growth on this parameter. That is why, guys, it is nothing unusual that HIMS&HERS stock price skyrocketed during last several months. On top of that, guys, take a look right here. This is the insider trading list, and if you take a look right here, you can see that some of C-level executives sold quite substantial number of their shares, and definitely they didn't sell it entirely. But if you take a look at the names who did it, you can see that Chi Michael, Ocup Alumini, and Baird Melissa sold a lot of their shares. And if you take a look right here, you can see that Melissa Baird is a chief operating officer. Next one, Michael Chi is a chief commercial officer. And here you can see Alyemi Ocup is a chief financial officer. And definitely this leads me to the conclusion that potentially in the upcoming earnings report, the results might be not so promising, and we might see the pullback. But let's continue with the technical analysis. And before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, what should we expect from the technical standpoint? I have to admit that I see that this movement is quite healthy, and I can easily identify several waves in it. First of all, from this bottom, from this swing low, we had this is our first wave, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Then we have A, B, C to the downside. That was just wave 2 on a bigger scale. Then on the same scale that this wave that I just marked for you, we have another set of waves. And in my opinion, guys, again, we potentially have, this is our first wave, second, well, 1, 2, 3. I think we have much more room to grow for this asset, and because let me show you again on a slightly smaller scale. Let's do it like this. From this bottom we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I have to downgrade this scale to intermediate, and these 5 waves is just one wave on a slightly bigger scale. Then we have another 1, 2. Let me show you from this point of view. 1, 2. Potentially this might be the top of our third wave. Then fourth and fifth wave, that will be the top of the third wave of the circle third wave. And let's do some measurements. So let's work with this part of the chart only. Wait a second, I will highlight it for you with this part. So what do we have right here? Let's do some measurements. If I pull a fib extension tool from the bottom of the first wave to the top of the first wave and to the bottom of the retracement, with the assumption that this is the third wave on the scale, well, we broke with the flying colors 1.618 extension level, and I have to admit that it is more than enough to have this extension in the third wave compared to first wave. And this means, guys, potentially we might see the trend reversal basically anytime soon. And on top of that, the most recent candle that was formed just on Friday's session is quite bearish. It is a shooting star which has a quite substantial volume as well. And it shows that we might see at least a local trend reversal. And if it happens, guys, if this is the top of the internal third wave of this scale, we can project where this asset might land. And to do so, let's pulse fib retracement tool from the bottom of the third wave to the top of the third wave, and where we might land. Guys, we shouldn't break 0.5 fib level at $43.88 to remain bullish, to see its next leg to the upside that will complete the fifth wave on the same scale. That will be only the top of the third wave. And this means, guys, we have about, let me show you from this point of view, we have about 27% of downside potential if this asset completed its third wave. At the same time, guys, if you want to catch its next movement to the upside, I highly encourage you to wait for this earnings report, because I can be completely wrong, and this candle will not be a signal of trend reversal. And if it is the case, guys, we can see a trend continuation. Let's switch to, let's say, hourly time frame and take a look at this movement on a smaller scale. Let's do it like this. So what do we have from this bottom? Well, quite interesting price action. So I would say we have so if you take a look at this volume, you can see that it is the highest volume for basically for several weeks, even from end of November. And potentially it is the third wave, the most powerful wave. If it is the case, guys, I have to admit that potentially we have another leg to the upside that should complete this third wave. And if it is the case, guys, I don't think that this movement will be substantial, because let's take a look at indicators. We are at some high levels according to RSI, but the momentum, as you can see, the momentum is moving down. Definitely we don't have bearish divergences yet. This means, guys, the internal fifth wave that will complete the third wave is very possible. That is why, guys, on a smaller scale, I think before the earnings report we might see another leg to the upside that potentially will have, let's say, up to 20%, will add up to 20% to the value of this stock, and then we will have another leg to the downside. So let me mark it like this. Let's do just a blueprint, and it is not a real price targets, it is just a potential movement of this asset. And if it is the case, guys, we have to adjust. We will have to adjust this tool in order to project the bottom of the fourth wave. And so far, yes, so far we don't have this top of the internal third wave. That is why, guys, be cautious and use properly risk management in order to accumulate your position. And my main suggestion for now is following. Do not try to chase the internal fifth wave that will complete this top of the third wave, because it is pretty much unpredictable with this type of price action. Instead of this, wait for the retracement, and I think the retracement will happen right after their earnings report. And right here you might anticipate the next trend reversal that will give you quite substantial chance to gain about up to 50 and even more percent to your portfolio. That is why, guys, be cautious, and if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.